possess such an elegant tune. Let's address the elephant in the room. Let's address the elephant in the room. Let's address the elephant in the room. As you assess such an elegant tune, let's address the elephant in the room. Let's address the elephant in the room. Let's address the elephant in the room. Shout out my Ricans and Jamaicans. I know you think I'm hating, but you had no influence in creation of this hip hop. Your participation was tip top, but Black Americans showed you how to rip shop. Have you forgot that we taught you how to dress? Back then, coming out looking like a mess. Y'all were dumbing out, tank tops made a mess, shoes clunky. We showed you how to get funky fresh, amongst the best. We helped you learn the language, so at school you wouldn't flunk the test. Let's address the elephant in the room. The elements came from Bam, the man grooms. Breaking just another dance that came from the culture. Don't be like the other man and act like a vulture. All day influences FBA. I'll say it's true right to this day. As you assess such an elegant tune, let's address the elephant in the room. Let's address the elephant in the room. Let's address the elephant in the room. The elephant. You assess such an elegant tune. Let's address the elephant in the room. Let's address the elephant in the room. Let's address the elephant in the room. Okay, the sun is 93 million miles away. If it was, then why is it dark in space? The sun and moon are right here in the atmosphere. It's clear. It's that information that these bastards fear. I send an invitation to Neil deGrasse Tyson. Wanna debate him cause I feel that his ass lying. How is the fly defying gravity? If it's holding down the ocean, that's a ridiculous notion. The water always finds its level. It can't curve on a ball, but y'all still have the nerve and the gall to call me a flat earther, like I'm a bad person. Shit is sad when I see the ignorance worsen. And I know this doesn't jive with the lessons, but I will always be a 5 to my essence. I think it's time we address it. Renew our Quran, what we need to do, word is born. As you assess such an elegant tune. Let's address the elephant in the room. Let's address the elephant in the room. Let's address the elephant in the room. The elephant. You assess such an elegant tune. Let's address the elephant in the room. Let's address the elephant in the room. Let's address the elephant in the room.
2025, people. Peace. What's good? A1 Drizzy in the house. Mo Get It in the house. That's right. Happy New Year, family. Even though we know the real New Year is in the spring. April 1st. That's why they say April Fool's Day, because they don't fool y'all into thinking that this is the new year. But whatever, on the Gregorian calendar, this is the new year. But all renewal happens in spring. So, yeah. But anyway, it's 2025. And yesterday's FBA is not today's FBA. Shout out to everybody up in the house. The elephant is live right now. It is on Apple Music, Spotify, I think Tidal, all that type of shit. YouTube. It's on IG if you want to put it in the put it in the song or something, on a post or something like that. You just type in Lord Jamar the Elephant. It's gonna come up. It'll come up in your list. So we need to run this up. I'm proud to be the first, artist and first person to acknowledge FBA on a hip hop record, probably on any record. And if somebody did it before me, well, then the first artist of note to do it. Okay. But I don't know anybody else that's acknowledged FBA in a song before. Have you? Peace to everybody that's in the chat right now. I know it came on a little later than usual. Was doing some things around, around the home and getting some things together and you know, it's a weird time of year right now. Many of you will remember that it was, this time last year that, I lost my old dad. Um, yeah, the anniversary will actually be tomorrow. Um, so yeah, it's a weird time, y'all. You know, shout out to my pops, man. Larry DeShalis, a great man. Um, we miss you, pops. And but I feel you working with me, man. I feel you working with me. I feel cousin Winslow working with me. Um, yeah. And I know I'm protected, and I know you're helping uh, you know, send blessings my way, you know. So I'm thankful for you are now one of the ancestors. Uh so yeah, I want y'all to go stream the fuck out of that. Shane Culkin. Thank you, Shane. He said, Happy New Year, Lord Jamar. New album fire. Yes, the new album is fire, although it's not out yet. And how would you know? I guess you're going by what I told you. But yes, it is fire. Um, Maybe you meant to say the new single is fire. Either way, I appreciate you, Shane. Um, yeah, thank you. So yeah, it feels good, man. It feels good to have you know, some music out, some new music, you know. Um, let people see where you are right now musically, you know. Um, and I think you guys are gonna be pleasantly, I don't know, surprised, but you're just gonna be happy. You're gonna be happy with what I give you. Because nobody else is giving it up like this right now. So fuck it. I might as well do it. Muhammad Strictly Biz said downloaded the elephant on title and listening to it heavy. Why, thank you, Muhammad Strictly Biz. I appreciate you. Two Tone, he said, salute, Lord J. Let me say now, you owe no apology. You're a pillar in the game. Rest in peace to your pops. Thank you, Two Tone. Well, listen, I'm gonna explain in a minute what that's what that's all about. Um why I titled Does Lord Jamar Owe Fat Joe an Apology? Um I received a communication um basically saying just that I owed Fat Joe an apology, and I'm like, what are you talking about? Or you can't be serious, you know? And it's like, yeah, you talked about his mother. What? When did I talk about his mother? So after, you know, trying to get to the bottom of what it was, um, this the clip that I came up with. Now, first and foremost, I want to say I want y'all to judge this, because if I did talk about somebody's mother, then I absolutely would apologize. I'm not here to attack people's family members. I'm not here to attack anyone really personally and all that type of stuff. Um, all this stuff I'm doing is in response to me being attacked. Um, but again, I feel like people sometimes have to use things to try and justify, you know, what they've done or what they plan to do, or to just instill a certain disdain in others for you, when it might not be true. So I want to play this clip because maybe I'm bugging. Maybe I'm bugging. And y'all tell me, am I being disrespectful to the brother's mother, to Fat Joe's mother? Something that I would absolutely not do. Maestro Fresh West, what's good, King? All the best in 2025, King. Keep up the amazing work. Thank you. Thank you, my brother. I definitely plan to. And 2025 is going to be a great year, man. It's going to be a great year. And the God got a lot to offer. Y Smitty 229. He said, much love, God. Thank you, Y Smitty. Appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. I'm feeling good, y'all. I just want you to know. Been in the gym. Been working. I feel that core. I feel that core strength. I feel great. Yeah, we started this shit before the new. This ain't no New Year's resolution shit. You know. We started this before the New Year's, and we're gonna continue into the new year. Keep this shit going. But thank you, my brother. I appreciate you. So yeah, anyway, let me play this clip, y'all. Let me play this clip. And y'all tell me how y'all construe this. Because again, I'm the first one. If I'm in the wrong, I will admit such, and I will be the first one to say, my bad, pardon me. My apologies. That was totally out of line of me. I feel horrible. See, a man can do that. But again, I want y'all tell me what y'all see here, what y'all hear. So this is the clip right here. I think let's play from here. So now if y'all see on the screen, save yourself. So Joey Cap, always lying. The racists were the parents and the grandparents of the first Puerto Rican participants, anti-black racists. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Who is the real racist? Your mothers and fathers and older brothers and older sisters. Now, hang on. Let's go back for a second. Let's go back because I'm responding to a super chat here. Now let's read this motherfucker, right? The super chat says, Joey Cap always lying. The racists were the parents and the grandparents of the first PR participants, anti-black racists. Now that's a super chat from our friend Self-Savior, who's making a commentary on the racism that we know exists in not just Latino culture, this just in society, period, but in Latino culture, yes, racism exists, colorism exists. And a lot of the first participants of hip hop, this is what we're talking about here, their parents and grandparents and their older brothers and sisters told them, don't fuck with the Morenos. Don't fuck with the Cocolos. So right here, We're talking about the first PR participants. That excludes Fat Joe right there. That excludes Fat Joe as being the first PR participant. But let's continue to listen, because in a general fashion, yes, I do speak about the general racism that exists in Puerto Rican culture, and not just Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, Cubans, all kinds of different Spanish speaking people. But yeah, let's continue to listen. Parents and the grandparents of the first Puerto Rican participants, anti-black racists. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Who was the real racist? It was your mothers and fathers and older brothers and older sisters who talked all that anti-black shit to you. You came home with this hip hop and they said, that's some Moreno, that's some Cocolo shit. You're like, but Ma, I love it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what are you doing? You fucking don't fuck with those people. And you're like, and that's made you all one of the first rebels. You know what I mean? And now later on in life, you want to justify it and try to clean it up or whatever. But that's what the fuck it was. Like, and you know that's what it was. That's what was going on. Now, hang on. Let me just look in the chat real quick. Hang on. I didn't even see these super chats yet. But right now, by a show of hands, does anybody feel like I'm talking about Fat Joe's mother? I'm just curious. Like, does anybody feel like what I said right there was directed at Fat Joe and at his mother specifically? They said the volume's not good. Y'all can't hear me? Oh, you couldn't hear the clip. Y'all couldn't hear the clip. Oh, shit. Ah, fuck. Okay. God damn it. I think I know why. Hang on. You know what? Okay. Hang on. Too low. Let me do this. Shit. I forgot about that sound shit, right? How do I fix that where you can hear the clips? It always gives a problem. Yeah, choppy clip audio. You know what I'm gonna do? Okay, I could play the clip audio from my phone. How about this? Check it out. Let's listen from here. Here we go. Check this shit out. And just listen to what I'm saying, y'all. And I'm sure they're gonna act like we're being hateful right now, but this is, y'all can hear this, right? Save yourself. Said Joey Cap, always lying. The racists were the parents and the grandparents of the first Puerto Rican participants, anti-black racists. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Who was the real racist? It was your mothers and fathers and older brothers and older sisters who talked all that anti-black shit to you when you came home with this hip hop and they said, that's some Moreno, that's some Cocolo shit. You're like, but Ma, I love it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what are you doing? You fucking don't fuck with those people. And you're like, and that made you all one of the first rebels. You know what I mean? And now later on in life, you want to justify it and try to clean it up or whatever, but that's what the fuck it was. Like, and you know that's what it was. That's what was going on. Y'all can hear that? Was y'all able to hear that? Right, because all they heard was mother, right? Like seriously. Did that clip sound like I am directing something at Fat Joe's mother? Seriously, like I want to know. Because if I was, I would absolutely apologize for that. But y'all tell me what y'all just heard. Or is this some sort of gaslighting thing where, you know, you're taking something out of context, you're playing it to your people, and you're making it seem like I'm saying something that I'm really not saying. I'm just trying to figure this out. Because yeah. Now, I did mention him after this, but it wasn't necessarily in relation to this. I was just saying now when I had first seen Fat Joe. So if I press play with from here, I will go back a little bit. Don't fuck with those people. And you're like, and that made you all of the one of the first rebels. You know what I mean? And now later on in life, you want to justify it and try to clean it up or whatever, but that's what the fuck it was. Like, and you know that's what it was. That's what was going on. There's an early video of Joe in a party, a young Joe with hair and shit. And he's like the only Puerto Rican in the party. He's the only one there. And according to certain interviews that I've seen in the past, he said he used to think he was black because he grew up around all blacks. So you got to understand, Joe is the type of Puerto Rican that don't even really speak Spanish. He don't know Spanish like that. He was running with black people, digging in the crates. So I talked about Joe after what was said, but again, at no point am I directing this at Joe's mother specifically. I'm just talking about the mothers and the parents and the grandparents that promoted anti-blackness in the Puerto Rican community. Now, whoever's mother was doing that, if they were doing it, it wasn't right. Okay? Nobody's trying to, yo, he talked about my mother. Like, is that what y'all got from that? Because that's not what I got from it. Sergio B said, no, Jamar, if Andrew Schultz can joke about rapping K-Dot and make slave jokes, we shouldn't have to apologize for shit. Also, Cap Joe said, fuck them P-Ricans. Thank you, Sergio B. I'm not up to speed on what Andrew Schultz said either. So, but I heard he said some wild shit. Yeah, maybe y'all could bring me up to speed. Poor righteous teacher, thank you. He said, I hope Fat Joe doesn't get angry enough and saute the elephant and eat him. That stiff neck and hard-headed and rebellious Latino. Thank you, poor righteous teacher. Cipher Cyrus. Peace, King. Thank you. Appreciate you. He said, peace to the gods. The 5% album is my favorite album. Salute. He said, it perfectly aligned with my spiritual awakening at the time and helped me write my novel, Hood Hartha, about a young man in Los Angeles becoming a god. Give thanks. Cypher Sirius, let's build. At Cypher Sirius, let's build. Indeed, Cypher Sirius. Appreciate you. Shit. Well, if you did that, you're getting ready to write a next novel with this Building 7 comes out. Trust me, you're gonna write a next novel because it's gonna align with your spiritual, where you not well, you're already awake, so it's gonna align with your spiritual path that you are on now. But thank you, Cypher Sirius. Appreciate you. Big Rich, you owe Fat Joe an apology. Negrito, please. Hey, man, I got to ask. Y'all heard what I just said. I'm going to play it again, too, just so we can be clear as to what was said. And the context is very important. The context of how it was said. Sergio B, just say you a comedian so you can get away with it. Ha ha ha. Yeah, right. Thank you, Sergio B. Nah, because when I first heard it, I'm racking my brain. I'm like, I know I ain't never said nothing about this man's mother. I never, like, I never attacked this man ever. And so when I'm hearing this, I'm like, this shit is madness. And I'm trying to figure out what the hell clip is they talking about. And upon further investigation, it was revealed to me what clip it was. Kwame Ma'at Ra Naim Mentu Hotep. Is your fam from Guyana? Cool Herc and Bam Caribbean. Okay, Kwame, I guess you weren't here for all the other shows, but I'll say it again. My great-grandfather, what's that, like 3 or 4 generations back, is from Guyana. He came to this country in like 1920 something. My grandfather, born in Harlem. My father, born in the Bronx. I was born in the Bronx. My mother, foundational Black American, tracing back to Virginia, to the Thomas Jefferson plantation and all that type of shit. Okay? So I know a lot of you want to use this Guyana thing to try to exclude me from expounding on FBA subjects and feel like, why is he even saying this? Aren't you from Guyana? Aren't you Guyanese? No, I'm not Guyanese like that. Do I have some Guyanese in my ancestry? Yeah, I do. But please know and understand that for generations, my family has grown up as foundational Black Americans. We've grown up as Black Americans. Even the ones that originated in Guyana, once they got here, they was on some total American shit. And you got and the sentiment of the people that came earlier, the sentiment of those immigrants is much different than the ones that came after 1970. Okay, so y'all need to look into that science of the feeling towards foundational Black Americans that immigrants had prior to 1970 and after 1970. Okay. So please, people, stop trying to bring this Guyana shit up as if you're nullifying me out of something. You're not. Commented relationship. Thank you. Fat Joe, aka Cap Joe, recently admitted he tells lies in his rhymes. Listen, I saw him lie on me at the end of the Math Hoffa interview. He gonna tell these people he attacked me multiple times. I spoke to him and I told him to chill. He said he was gonna chill. Why you lying for? You hit me on the FaceTime. You asked me to chill about your crazy moon boots that you wore. I said I would, and I did. It wasn't nothing to do about hip hop or Puerto Ricans being there, or you saying anything. You hadn't said that yet. You hadn't said that yet. So, you didn't tell me to chill with none of that and all of that. Because if you would have told me to chill about that, I would have been like, sorry, sir, but no, I can't. I can't chill on the truth. But as far as talking about you and your fashion and all of that type of shit, you feeling it, you feeling sensitive about it? All right, I'll lay off. And I did. So to act like I attacked you after that, you see what I'm saying, is crazy. Nobody attacked you ever. Ever. Even when I talked about the boots, it wasn't like in a personal way. Like, you know what I mean? Everybody was talking about it. Everybody that had a show, whatever the case may be, had a little chuckle about that shit because that shit was funny. That shit was funny. It was crazy. It was crazy. Crazy funny. Thank you. Commented relationship. Terrell McMillan. That's Family Lamb right there. My man LJ, laugh my ass off. People all in their feelings. Lord Jamar equal Rocky Balboa. True champion. Fat Joe equal Union Cane paper champion. Manufactured, never won it from Balboa. Hey, man. If you're going to be mad, like be mad over something that's real. You know what I mean? Thank you, Terrell. Be mad over something that's real, man. Don't try to put something on my jacket that ain't real. You know what I mean? So we're going to nip this in the bud right now. Goddamn well ain't nobody talk about your mother. Because that's not my character, sir. That's not my character. I'm not on here to try to disrespect people's mothers. Come on, man. Come on, man. You know I'm more classy than that. Mecca. Thank you, Mecca. He said, peace, Lord Jamar. Will you have Tariq Nasheed on your podcast? And what is energy now with FBA and non-FBA in New York? That's a good question. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if a lot of people are abreast of everything that's going on. You know what I mean? And I want to talk about, don't let me forget this too. I want to talk about the fact that this whole thing about Puerto Ricans saying that they created hip hop, I'm going to stop saying Puerto Ricans. You know why? Because it's come to my attention that most Puerto Ricans, especially the ones from the island, don't give a fuck about this. They're not saying this. They don't believe it. You know who's saying this? It's the New Yorkers. It's the New Yorkers. They're the ones that are saying this. They're the ones that care about this. And I'm going to talk about something. I was talking to baby sis, Rod Digger, who will be on the show at some time soon, but we was having a discussion and she had a wonderful take on why she thinks certain things went down the way they did. And I'm going to get to that in a minute. But let's read some more of these super chats. Well, here goes Mr. Not Listening. Kwame Ma'at. So your lineage go back to Guyana, not a FBA. Oh, he's $1.99 disser. I told you, we're going to stop reading these $1.99 dissers. So let me read it, though, in $1.99 Fucking how $1.99 ass nigga talk. So your lineage go back to Guyana, not FBA. So your lineage, you're not FBA. You can't even say your fucking fake fucking African name. Kwame Ma'atra Nayami Mentuhotep. By the powers of Grayskull. I already told you my mother is full FBA. That's all. You only need one parent. Why? Why do you idiots do this? You'll pay $1.99 to say something foolish? Why? I mean, if you want to pay money to say something stupid, pay $100, bro. Or at least $10. I need at least $10, okay, to read your stupid disses, okay? Now, I'm going to just let you, from now on, pay a little $1.99, and then I'm not even going to fucking read it. How about that? So, go ahead and waste your $1.99, okay? Thank you. Jiggy J, what's good? Lord Jamar, no disrespect. Anyone ever told you that you look like Rumi Carter? Damn it, you gonna make me look this motherfucker up. Don't go. And the fact that you had to say no disrespect first, uh-oh. Who the fuck is Rumi Carter? Who's Rumi Carter? One of the fucking... No. Is that one of Jay-Z's babies? You're not serious. First of all, Rumi Carter would have to look like me because I'm the adult here. Y'all is funny as a motherfucker. Nah, I ain't never heard that. Yo, Jiggy J, that's hilarious to me. I don't know if maybe it was trying to. That's funny. He's trying to say I have a face of a little baby. Look like a little baby. Okay, thank you, Jiggy J. That was funny. Muhammad Strictly Biz. It's a diversion tactic to avoid the real issue. Yes, it is. I truly believe it is. Thank you. Carlton Banks, peace. What's good, brother? He said, happiness from Dead Prez is a hip-hop classic. So salute to you, sir. Fat Joe couldn't produce a jingle for Burger King without a ghostwriter. No apology. Thank you, Carlton Banks. For those of you that don't know, Happiness is a song from Dead Prez, one of the songs that I produced. Yeah. I'm a producer extraordinaire, rapper extraordinaire. What could I say? I'm extraordinaire. Oh, but yeah, we're going to get the truth out here, man. We're going to get things in context. We're not going to allow, excuse me. We're not going to allow people to cloud and manipulate conversations and try to gaslight conversations with nonsense. Hip hop since 72. Peace. He said, you don't owe him an apology. He looking for beef. He used to being a bully and thinks he can intimidate you. Let's just keep this online, y'all OGs. Exactly. But see, if you say that, especially amongst your people and all of that, and now they see, now you putting batteries in their back. Oh, there we go. That's the dude that talked about Joe's moms. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. You trying to create a climate. You're trying to create a dangerous climate for what? Because you mad that you can't intellectually best me? Come on, man. That shit is dangerous, man. Telling dudes that I'm saying shit like that, bro. I'm going to play the clip again to see if anybody in this room construes what I'm saying here as me trying to disrespect Joe's mother. Thank you, Hip Hop Since 72. Oh, no, I forgot. I'm not looking up. Fuck that dude. $1.99. Keep dissing. Derek Franks. Joe knows that racial division is a promotional tool. Thank you, Derek Franks. Good observation. Be serious. Peace King. Favorite album is Everything is Everything. Claiming I'm a criminal. Hold on. Oh, shit. Rest in peace to my man Star, who sang on both of those joints. He working with me too. Thank you, Be Serious. I appreciate you. Frog Midas, he said, and Buffy was original beatboxer. Okay. And he wasn't Puerto Rican. Real Spill, thank you. He said, a hit dog gon' holler. Maybe his mother was one of those parents you were talking about. It's possible. It's possible, right? Why would you think that I'm talking about your mother specific? First of all, we were talking about the first Puerto Ricans inside hip hop, which he was not. So really, he's not even part of that conversation. But yeah, maybe there was some familiarity. I don't know. I'm just saying, in my mind, I wasn't talking about this man's mother, okay? And I don't like nobody trying to spin it like that. Thank you, Q. S.609. It's crazy how people pay to troll. But anyway, fuck his apology. Stay over there. Peace, Lord. Peace, FBA. Thank you, S. Dot. See, people like that know that that's the only way they're going to get their shit read. The main chat be having so much shit through it. It goes so fast. I don't see half of that shit. So these be the ones that I see. So they know, well, fuck it, for $1.99. For $1.99, I'll spend $1.99 to try to get him to see what I want to say. You fucking little pussies. Amir Katab Fernandez. And you see, I'm not gonna block him. No, you want to keep spending your $1.99, you go right ahead, sir. You go right ahead. Only now I'm not reading your shit no more. So you can keep spending your $1.99. $1.99. Thank you for your $1.99. Black Pudding TV. He said, as a Guyanese myself, I agree with Lord Jamar, and you shouldn't have to explain anymore. Ironically, the MCs that are Guyanese don't even mention that they are. Dem de panscont. What MCs are Guyanese? Because I don't even know. Exactly. They don't even mention it. Because I wouldn't know that. I wouldn't know that. I don't know no Guyanese MCs. And I bet you they're not claiming that they created hip hop. And I bet you if they dope, they rhyme like they from America. They rhyme like Black Americans. All y'all motherfuckers have to do that. Every last one of y'all. Gotta sound black. To some of y'all sound so black that you're using the word nigga. Nigga, 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 please. Thank you, Black Pudding TV. Amir Khattab Fernandez, thank you. He said, peace, Lord, you're on point. The New York Ricans stay tripping. I told the crew in the BX that Joel Ortiz is the greatest Puerto Rican MC, and they almost hit me with a Goya can. I guess Ortiz is too black. Yo, first of all, Joel Ortiz, matter of fact, might be the best Puerto Rican next to Pun. You know what I mean? Now that I think about it, I don't know how we kept forgetting about Joel Ortiz in previous episodes. But I would be remiss not to mention Joel Ortiz. Now, you see how you said you told a crew in the Bronx, right? So let me go to what I was saying. So I was talking, well, first of all, everybody, make sure you like, share, subscribe, click that like button. We got a nice amount of people in here right now. Yes, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Peace. Go ahead and click that notification bell and click all so you'll be notified when we drop a new joint. So I was having a conversation with Rod Digger, right? And she said some shit to me that I was like, wow, you might have cracked the case. She dropped a jewel on me. You want to hear it? She said the problem is, she said it's in the Bronx. She said in the Bronx, Puerto Ricans act like they're black and blacks act like they're Puerto Rican. Rod Digger said in the Bronx, Puerto Ricans act like they're black and blacks act like they're Puerto Rican. Now, of course, it's not across the board. But in a big way, she's right. Think about it, y'all. Think about it. And she said, and that's why the use of the word nigga kind of became more prevalent up there. Because she said, if you think about it, the relationship between black people and Spanish people anywhere else is not necessarily like that. Like, where do you see Spanish people in a black neighborhood saying the word nigga? And I'm like, she's like, they don't do that out here in Newark. And I'm like, damn, that's kind of true. You know what I mean? You got people, like Cali, Mexicans, and they don't do that. Like down south, nope. Then I'm like, are they really doing it in Queens and Brooklyn and all of that like that? I mean, maybe some of that New York shit leaked, but I don't know. What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about that? Is there some validity to what she said? Because I think it was a lot of truth lies in that. What do y'all think? Fila Speaks said, no apology. Keep standing on 10. Well, thank you, Fila Speaks. Lonnie Fresh. Peace, LJ. I'm interested to hear your thoughts on Taharka Bay. He seems to be going off the deep end with this FBA stuff, and he has some interesting views on you that many people feel are misleading. You know, I'm gonna be honest, man. I thought Taharka Bay was okay when I first met him. You know what I mean? Um, but he definitely moves like a snake. You know, recently he had a show where he had some contrarians on there. And the dude tried to FaceTime me. He tried to FaceTime me cold, not letting me know. Basically, he tried to line me up, not letting me know he had these people that he was live online and all this type of shit, and thought he was just going to FaceTime me and bring me into some bullshit. So yeah, I ended up blocking his ass now, and told the nigga, yo, lose my number, bro. So fuck what Taharka Bay's talking about. Like, his shit is really insignificant. He's one of these guys that just he's trying to get his shit lit, and I'm not fucking with him. So it's what it is. Thank you, Lonnie Fresh. Appreciate you. Hip hop since 72. Joe is definitely trying to create a hostile environment. Lazy legs need to fight them sexual assault allegations, not the truth about hip hop. Ooh. We're going to have to read that one again. Hip hop since 72. He said, Joe is definitely trying to create a hostile environment. Lazy legs need to fight them sexual assault allegations, not the truth about hip hop. Oh, church, tabernacle, mosque. Thank you, hip hop since 72. That's what I'm saying, man. Trying to create a hostile environment and all that type of shit, man. Like, yo, that's some foul shit, man. And doing it by manipulating the truth. Or some would call it lying. Big Hurt. Clearly, he was one of those kids who still used the excuse that he said something about my mother to deflect. Not only is he a liar, he still hasn't grown up since DITC. Yeah. I mean, if this is the type of shit you're doing, it's crazy. Thank you, Big Hurt. MB said, sorry if you addressed and I missed it, but thoughts on Sadat X crashing out over white foish. Also, fuck that New Yorker clout chasing you and FBA. Listen, man. You know, I did a lot of great things with the guy Sadat, man. But some of us stay on a path and some of us get off the path, man. That's all I can say, man. I'm still on the path. So I don't know, man. I can't speak for if you're not my AL, if you're not moving like an AL, like I can't speak for you. I don't know. You're not my AL, like, you know. Shout out to Grand Poobah. That's my AL, like, you know what I mean? But yeah. Dottie Whalen, it's unfortunate. That's all I can say. You know, but sometimes people are lost and found, lost and then found again. So I don't know. But thank you. Judah Asante. Peace, God. You should do voice acting. For $1.99, you could throw a baseball and watch Tito Hornbuckle drop in the dunk tank for every lie he tells. Yo, that's hilarious. First of all, I'd love to do voice acting. I want to do voice acting. That's something I've wanted to do since a child. Because not only do I have this, bassy baritone thing, but I got voices too. I can do, you know, I could do different accents and shit like that. Just, we gonna make it happen. Actually, I used to do voiceover for ESPN. A lot of people don't know. I was the voice of the X Games for about 5 years. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But thank you, Judah. Fila speaks. Two, nobody acts black when it's time to be black. That was babble. But respect to Ra. Nobody acts black when it's time to be black. Okay. I hear what you're saying. Yeah. But at the same time, people will still act black, though. And then, yeah, they'll get out of it when it's convenient. Mecca, thank you, Mecca. Peace, Lord. Has anyone from DITC reached out to you? Nope. How do you feel about this debate? Also, will you have Tariq on your podcast? I mean, I guess y'all wanted to have Tariq on here. I'll bring him on. Um, I believe I had Tariq in the past, no? But yeah, it probably would be a good time to have Tariq on, huh? That might blow the internet up a little bit, huh? Thank you, Mecca. Q. Legend. Why did Pooba leave after the first album? Uh, I think he just wanted to do his damn thing. You know what I mean? He did the group shit twice already, and you know, you had a fucking alpha like me in the group. Fucking, and I think it was just, it was just better for him at the time. He had a lot of opportunities at the time, and you know, he felt like his work was done. But thank you, Q. Chris Dragnet. Nah, the original claim ain't that. What original claim? Chris, what are we talking about? The original claim? Yeah. All right. Thank you, Chris. I know you. You're a regular. Lord Hybrid. Peace. Thank you, Lord Hybrid. I appreciate you, King. He said, peace, Lord. Nobody cares about Sloppy Joe. He's not important. My question is, do you think the FBA conversation is divisive for blacks? I always thought we were all together, Black Americans, Jamaicans, Africans, etc. Is this another division amongst the diaspora? Thank you, Lord Hybrid. I appreciate you. When I first heard of FBA and all of that, I kind of thought that that's what it was. Like, on face value, I was like, why are these people, trying to separate, this and that, da 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 da. But then after doing research, after really speaking to people who are immersed in what FBA is really about, and I'm not talking about Tariq Nasheed, I'm just talking about average people who truly understand just the tenets and the reasoning behind it. It became clear that no, this is not something that's meant to be divisive. It's something that's meant to bring about clarity. Okay? Because you have a lot of people who, again, they come in, they will assimilate to Black American culture. They will act like one of us, benefit from the the work that we've done for 400 years in this country, benefit from the civil rights struggles and things that we have accomplished in order to make it easier for them, they'll come and benefit from all those things as they flee their countries. Yet they will have a certain disdain for American blacks. And some of them will do things to undermine our progress and our accomplishments. So this is why, and when it comes to the question of reparations, you can't just now allow everybody to just pile on and say, just because I'm black, I deserve reparations. So that's another part of why this delineation of foundational Black Americans is very important, because, again, you're going to have all these people trying to once reparations comes about, you're going to have these people with their hand out just because they're black, trying to, again, benefit off the backs of our ancestors. But yet they truly don't fuck with us. You see, they truly don't fuck with us. So I bid that we're not the ones trying to be divisive here. You people that say, oh, black and brown unity. Well, if it's black and brown unity, like I've been saying, y'all was born here in America, right? So that makes y'all what, brown Americans? Foundational Black Americans. If y'all feel like y'all one with us, but see, y'all know you're not foundational Black Americans. But if y'all just say, take away the foundational part, if y'all thought you were Black Americans, this should not be an issue. But because you want to be divisive, you want to wave your flag, whether it be the Puerto Rican flag or the Jamaican flag or the Guyanese flag or the Trinidadian flag or the Dominican flag, whatever flag you want to wave besides the American flag because you live in America, okay? Or besides, if you're dealing with some, if you have a cultural flag, I mean, I have the universal flag that we have in the gods and earths. That's a flag that I deal with. But listen, and that distinguishes me, you see what I'm saying, as somebody with knowledge of self. And that's a good, hey, I want to be divisive in that way. I want you to know that I have knowledge of self. So when you see me with that flag, you'll know. But now when you have a Puerto Rican flag, you want me to know, hey, I'm not the same as you. I'm Puerto Rican. When you got a Jamaican flag, I'm not the same as you. I'm Jamaican. Even though I'm here in America. How are we being divisive? It's ridiculous. But thank you, Lord Hybrid. Black Sam, Rochester, New York in the building. Yes, sir. Oh, shit. Yonkers, the lost city of hip hop. Thank you. Yonkers is definitely a hip hop city, man. School 12. Remember School 12? Are you old enough to remember School 12? Yonkers, the lost city of hip hop? Probably. Thank you. Saripro. Yo, Lord J, want to send you a track 2 flipped called Cause I Give Strong Blows to the Heads of My Foes. Okay, send it to you can send it to the God Pod. What? The God Pod. Was it the God Pod at gmail.com? I think that's one. Or you can send it to Lord Jamar at me.com. How about that? That's one I know definitely is good money. Thank you, Cerebro. Judah Asante, peace. Peace again, God. What's today's mathematics? Today is Thursday, January 2nd, making today's math wisdom. Okay? Wisdom is not only your wise words, but wisdom is also your ways and actions. Okay? Wisdom is a manifestation of your knowledge. So whatever you have in here can be seen through what you say or your ways and actions. Okay, and wisdom helps to wise that dome. Peace, Judah Asante. Supreme Mash, you and Doggy Diamond should do a build session. You know, you're damn right we should. I was watching some Doggy Diamonds joint. Shout out to my man Doggy Diamonds. He's definitely on the right side of this issue. He had me fucking laughing and shit, some shit he was saying too. But yeah, absolutely, I'm down to do some shit with Doggy Diamonds. I think we need to do like a joint live or some shit like that. That might blow up the internet too. That might blow up the internet too. Lord Jamar and Doggy Diamonds. Yeah, I like how that sounds. Jamal Collins, thank you, Jamal. DJ, peace, Lord Jamar. Keep spitting facts. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. Al Stone, peace, God. I see you voicing a crazy Scar Lion King. Why, yes. Now we're talking. A character such as Scar would be great for me. I can see it now. Yes, that breathy, deep voice. Come here. Sit. Simba, sit. Thank you, Al Stone. And scene. NYC Girl. Well, am I saying that right? Or is it Nice T Girl? Nice T Girl, probably. Peace to the God. FBA is a lineage. There's no leader. ADOS is a LBGT Democratic Shield organization with chapters. Which is why ADOS probably didn't go as well as ADOS thought it was going to go. Is it really? I mean, yeah, man. I could see that bullshit. Something was funny about ADOS too in the beginning. Who was that guy? Tony Shellman or somebody like that? A name like Shellman. Shellman. But thank you, Nice T Girl. Nice T. I see what you did there. Okay. Sonny Black. MJ was breakdancing in 74 on Carol Burnett show. Let him know. Let him know, Sonny Black. I'm Aboriginal. Thank you. FBA over everything. Yes, sir. Thank you. Appreciate you. Fila Speaks too. Back again. Thank you, sir. He said FBA named ourselves. That's a power move. Who else can claim to do that? A white woman named Nigeria, but not FBA. FBA don't let up. I like that. Did a white woman name Nigeria? Wow, that's crazy. Gary S. He said, me and my household rock with you, Lord Jamar. Well, damn, I appreciate you. The whole household? Wow, that's an honor. Nah, for real, for real. Thank you. Flat BK Kush 6. It's time to let our nuts hang as FBA. I never heard a Jamaican say, I'm African Jamaican, for example. That's true. FBA all day. Right. I'm African. I mean, Jamaicans will talk about their connection to Africa, but they don't say I'm African Jamaican. You know what I mean? They just say they're Jamaican and assume they have a connection to Africa based on what we've been taught. Damar Wright. Thank you, Damar. He said a wise man once said, the black man was not born to be a gutter snipe or an alley cat. Should be stepping to the rally fat, not just with dough, but with the knowledge you know. Wow, he's hitting me with lines that I fucking forgot of my own shit. That's funny. Thank you, Damar. Damn, what song was that? Oh, that's like, which is not just with dough, but with the knowledge, you know. Yeah, damn. I don't remember what song that was, but shit. Thank you, Damar. That's some real knowing what time it is. Shit. Messiah Price, thank you. Said, peace, Lord. Rock Logic. Who was on BLS for this New Year's? He don't respect Fat Joe, and he's from the Bronx. He made Shake What Your Mama Gave You. Shake What Your Mama Gave You? Who you talking about? Fat Man Scoop? You talking about? Shake What Your Mama Gave You. Oh, okay. So Chris Dragnet said Queen Digger's Bronx folks claim is off. Okay, so you feel, and I kind of felt that some of the black people were going to say that. I don't act Puerto Rican, but in her defense, she was like, well, look at Remy. Look at how Remy acts. Now, come on. You telling me that Remy don't act like she's Puerto Rican? Yeah, she do. She talk like a Puerto Rican girl. She act like a Puerto Rican girl. You know what I mean? Listen, I don't think what Digger said is something that's across the board true, but I think it has it. There's some truth that lies in there. I'm telling you, and trust me, I know a lot about the Bronx. Freedom Born said the black man is God. Foundational black Americans are the ones who will carry our existence over the flames of white supremacy and into a divine state that hasn't been seen in history. Peace, Freedom Born. So you got to understand that this Nation of Gods and Earths is a foundational black American organization started by a foundational black American from Danville, Virginia. I'm just saying. Paul Harrison said, Lord Jamar, the elephant is fire. I can put on a tuxedo and chill with a lady at a beautiful restaurant and listen to that joint. The God Strikes Again. That's it's an elegant tune, man. You know what I mean? We have to make a little elegant tune as we address that elephant in the room. And we're going to play that joint again. Before I continue reading, let's play this clip again. Because I know y'all reading. If you're just joining us, the clip is, does Lord Jamar owe Fat Joe an apology? Well, owe him an apology for what, you may say? And there was a claim that I may have said something about his mother, which I would never say. So what I have on the screen is how it started. this is the episode. And in this episode, it says, we had Save Yourself give us a super chat. And so he said, Joey Cap always lying. The racists were the parents and the grandparents of the first PR participants, anti-black racists. So I'm gonna play the audio because you can't hear the audio when I play it from up here. So I'll play the audio from my phone and I'll just have that freeze frame screen right there. Hang on. Oh, hang on. Here we go. Save yourself, said Joey Cap, always lying. The racists were the parents and the Now, again, to you, does this sound like anybody is attacking Fat Joe's mother? Or attacking anybody's mother, really? Like, just listen again. The racists were the parents and the grandparents of the first Puerto Rican participants, anti-black racists. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Who was the real racist? It was your mothers and fathers and older brothers and older sisters. Now, when I said it was your mothers and fathers and like right there, I'm talking in general, whoever was promoting racism inside the Puerto Rican community. But again, we were talking about the first Puerto Rican participants. So we're not talking about Fat Joe here. Okay. But as a blanket statement, hey, maybe we're talking about any parent that was talking bad about the Morenos and the Cocolos and talk down about us. If that like the homie said earlier, only a hit dog holler. So if you feel that was your people, then that's something you got to deal with. But that's not me being disrespectful to someone's mother, because I would never do that. And if I was, and if y'all told me that after playing this, you do owe an apology, you was disrespectful, then I absolutely would be the first one to be like, yo, please somebody get me his math and let me apologize, because that was not my intent. But that's not what is going on here. But anyway, let's just listen again just to make sure. And y'all tell me. Anti-black racists. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Who was the real racist? It was your mothers and fathers and older brothers and older sisters who talked all that anti-black shit to you when you came home with this hip hop, and they said, that's some Moreno, that's some Cocolo shit. You're like, but Ma, I love it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, child, what are you doing? You fucking don't fuck with those people. And you're like, and that made y'all one of the first rebels. You know what I mean? And now later on in life, you want to justify it and try to clean it up or whatever, but that's what the fuck it was. Like, and that's what it was. That's what was going on. There's an early video of Joe in a party, a young Joe with hair and shit. And he's like the only Puerto Rican in the party. All right, that point doesn't really have to do with what we're talking about here. But again, you guys see what I said right there. Y'all got it in the full context. It's not being chopped up. It's not, I'm not giving you some shit that, half this. You got the full truth and nothing but the truth right there. Again, how do y'all hear that? How do y'all hear that? Now look at the title. Listen to what was heard, and then answer the question. Does Lord Jamar owe Fat Joe an apology? Because again, I would be the first one to line up if I felt it was warranted. Thank you again, Paul Harrison. Tyron Bagork. Tyron Bagork. Peace, King. Try to use whatever resources you may have to get your hands on a Source magazine interview that Joe did. He literally said, I used to wish I was black. Facts. Listen, yeah. A lot of people have selective memory. Sir Tice, Elephant was the first song I ever purchased. Hazed F. Love it. And your great commentary through the years, Lord Jamar. Keep challenging the status quo. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. I appreciate your support of the Elephant. The Elephant is streaming now, y'all. Go stream that motherfucker. I left a link in the description, actually. Y'all can click a link to play that joint, download it, however the fuck y'all wanna, whatever's easiest for you. You rock with Tidal, go to Tidal. You like Spotify, do Spotify. You want Apple Music, go to Apple Music. Amazon, whatever. I don't care. Just go. If you already have the service, then just stream it. If you don't, if you'd like to purchase it for 99 cents or some shit like that, I appreciate your purchase. Like I said, I'm proud to be, first hip hop artist to acknowledge FBA on a record. I think that's big. Yeah, we need to let that motherfucker ring off, because again, we talking about the origins of this hip hop shit. We're not gonna allow these people to come with their narrative. So now we got a banger that talks about what it really is and who we are in relation to this whole thing. You know what I mean? So yeah, let's let that shit ring off. Hip hop since 72. People think FBA is a political organization. LOL. Right. It's not. It's not. It's not a political organization. It's not gang. Nobody pays dues and all this type of shit. It's a lineage. Either your shit traces back or it doesn't. Now here's the thing, right? I don't know. Somebody told me this, or maybe one of you guys put this up in the chat last week or something. But this was a great thing. When it comes to the tether situation, right? All foreigners are not tethers. Okay? All foreigners, I repeat, are not tethers. But all tethers are foreigners. Hear me again. All foreigners are not tethers, but all tethers are foreigners. Let that seep in for a second. Yeah. Thank you, hip hop since 72. Cornelius Toyne. Why are people like LL Cool J, Public Enemy, Rakim, Slick Rick, etc., or not speaking up about this? They were around during that time. Some people only like to speak out behind the scenes, but not publicly. Cornelius, I could only speculate. Thank you, first of all. I can only speculate as to why some people speak up and some people don't. There's a lot of affiliations, man. There's a lot of affiliations, man, and people getting money with other people that you don't necessarily know that they getting money with them, and you know what I mean? And then they don't want to talk bad because it might, you know. So I get it. I get it. You know, everybody everybody has to choose the hill that they want to fight on. What's sad is, to me, seems like motherfuckers ain't got hit no hills. Like they ain't got no hills they want to fight on. Like a lot of people. I'm not saying those people specifically. I'm just saying in general. People in general have lost the will to fight for something, to fight for what's right. People are very apathetic, very, man, fuck it. YOLO, you know? So thank you, but I don't know why. Hopefully, we can inspire more people to talk. Sir Tice, song with KMD, nitty gritty. Let's get right down to the real nitty gritty. LJ, one more thing. You familiar with Charlie Rock? He was doing the knowledge on hip hop origins heavy on YouTube, refuting KRS-One's claims. Yes, sir. We know about Charlie Rock. Thank you. Western Goods. Peace, Western Goods. As a Filipino American, okay, DJ from the Bay, FBA originated hip hop. Boom, and you're still alive. We would never claim to have invented turntablism. DJ Qbert, Shortcut, Rhythmatic, Beat Junkies, etc. We idolized and emulated FBA DJs. Thank you for opening the door. Bong! You see that? You see that? Spoken like a respectful student. Spoken like a respectful student who's not insulted by being called a student right now. Oh my God, you just called me a student. And all those DJs that he named, all those Filipino DJs that he named, super nasty. Super nasty. But again, they're not going to say they created turntablism. Did they, somehow study it so much and bring some sort of flair to it? Yeah. But again, when people add on, they're still adding on within the confines of our culture. You see, like, these Filipino DJs are not coming in now and playing Filipino music. No, these are just Filipino dudes that love hip hop music, and they cutting and scratching hip hop joints and breaks and the same shit that we would cut and scratch. They're not going to now trying to incorporate things from their culture into this shit, because that wouldn't work. That wouldn't work. The same way nobody else was able to do that. And y'all keep talking about congas on this break beat and this. Y'all sound so ridiculous and reaching when y'all say that type of shit. Western Goods, I really appreciate you. Thank you. Black Jesus, be very mindful. The enemy will gaslight you. Absolutely. But I just want y'all to see the gaslighting as it's being lit. Okay. Roy G, thank you. He said, we a unified front, one for all and all for one. FBA bloodline all day, every day. Happy bam, Black American Ancestors Month. 7th annual honoring our ancestors. All right. When is Black Americans Ancestors Month? Right now? Because they try to put that gay shit with the with the Black History Month. You done tainted February. February all tainted. Success after lockdown. Remy cheat like a Puerto Rican. Oh shit, that was hilarious. Thank you, Success. Oh shit. E, thank you. Hip hop is about culture, not race. Don't fall for the okey doke they're trying to divide. Man. Spoken just like an outsider who wants to co-opt this shit. Spoken just like an outsider, because foundational Black Americans are not saying this. This is you fucking outsiders who thought you ran hip hop, and now since we telling you don't, oh, it's not about race. It's about culture, not race. Yeah, it's about culture, foundational Black American culture. Yeah. Uh-huh. You're right. It is about culture. It's not about Spanish culture. It's not about Jamaican culture. It's about foundational Black American culture. Yes, E, you're right. So, well, oh, hang on. Maybe I'm reading this wrong. Hold up. Maybe I'm getting. Hold up. No. I just caught myself, E. You wouldn't have paid $10 to say something bad, right? So hip hop is about culture, not race. Don't fall for the okey doke. They're trying to divide us, meaning they're trying to divide us. Not that FBA is trying to be divisive, right? Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, I think you're with us, E. You're not saying that we're being divisive. I just hear that so much, E, that sometimes, you know what I mean? Yeah. But I think I read that wrong. I think you're with us. Carl Muhammad, peace to the God, residing in Danville, Virginia. Stay on your square, Joe. Stay on your square. Joe should have been gone when he called Vita and Lil Mo crackhead bees at the verses. This is true. This is true. Yeah. And now he's scouring my lives for anything that I may have said that he can use to try to tell his people, or just people in general, not to fuck with me. Mugshot Don. Thank you, Mugshot. Save yourself. There you go. You're the one that you're the one that set this off. Fat Joe was mad at you and Tariq because of microphone check. I didn't attack his parents specifically. It was what the PR pioneers said on your show. Yes. I know you didn't attack them, nor did I. Again, this is a tool to try to gaslight the situation, to try to create a volatile environment, for me in the Puerto Rican community. Yeah. And it's a way to just justify his wrongdoing instead of you saying, man, I was wrong, man. I was a little emotional, man. I shouldn't have came at Lord J like that. You know what I mean? Like that way, I know he not whack. I love his fucking songs, man. I be singing mad at his verses and all that type of shit. Like, um, instead of saying that, you want to now pick and comb through my lives and try to take things out of context in order to try to fan the flames of discontent. And it's just like, come on, man. We not going for it. Muhammad Strictly Biz. You don't have to act black to enjoy black culture, but have to in order to make money performing it. Digger is right on BX. DITC should speak up on Joe. I think it would be, it would be a good thing to hear people from DITC talking on this. I know I had Diamond on here before, and at that time I was, I was saying shit like, if you don't live in New York, you don't understand, that Puerto Ricans are almost like niggas, and and I felt like they should be allowed to say nigga at that time and all this type of shit. Listen, man, times change. You get certain information, and once you know better, you show better. Thank you, Muhammad. Bakir Hatap. Peace. The quote from your lyrics that the bro was referring to was the song Nitty Gritty from KMD. Ah, okay. Got you. Ah, yeah, I did say that in Nitty Gritty. Right. Thank you. Freedom Born. No apologies. Got you. Will Camp 83. No apologies, my G. Okay. Just making sure. You know what I mean? Because I would never want to disrespect someone's mother. I wouldn't want them to disrespect my mother. So I wouldn't want to be out here disrespecting people's mothers. Focus 77. Me, you, Monique, and Godfrey. All 7 of clubs in cardology. Truth seekers linked by destiny. Can't wait for Dewan B to break it down on your channel. Okay. Oh, wait. Focus 77. So you're saying yourself, me, Monique, and Godfrey. Okay. We're all 7s of clubs? Really? I didn't know that about myself, but thank you. Okay. 7 of clubs in cardology. Truth seekers. Interesting. Interesting. Oh. Here, yeah, go ahead. Hang on. Got some traffic coming through. But yeah, that's interesting. Focus 77. I didn't know that, but thank you. DJ Empire, the man at arms, thank you. Appreciate you. Ross Terms said, peace, God. I'm in accord with you, solid, but I would like to know who inspired FBA to create hip hop. Give thanks. FBA inspired FBA. Man sharpens man, steel sharpens steel. So, I think certain things from our parents, certain things that were contemporary at the time, all inspired hip hop. Yeah, definitely those breaks Those breaks help to inspire hip hop, you know. But thank you, Ross Term. G Blue, the FBA is going to make hip hop great again. You goddamn right. You goddamn right. Building 7 on the way. Tudeus, did you ever check the B.O.B. album Elements? Peace to everyone in the spot with an open mind to FBA and diversity that we are. No, I don't think I checked out B.O.B.'s album Elements. Is it dope? I know B.O.B. knows about Flat Earth. Shout out to B.O.B. Falsehood, thank you. He said, peace to the God. Thank you for always keeping it real. No apology needed. P.S. What size do you wear in t-shirts and hoodies? I have gifts to provide with you from my streetwear brand. Falsehood. Oh, that's kind of ill. Shit, I'm a medium. I'm almost busting out, but I'm a medium. Yeah. Thank you, Falsehood. Todd Bridgeforth. I have been a brand Nubian fan since 1990. Ever since I heard Sadat X's voice jump out of my speakers on Slow Down. DJ Bruce, a white guy with the hip hop DJ at Vanderbilt. Oh, what? A white guy was the hip hop DJ at Vanderbilt. He was from New Rochelle. That's what's up. Thank you, Todd. Appreciate you. Judah Asante. Many were vocal about NWA, but silent on Fat Joe. Yeah. Robert Williams. Nah, you don't owe Fatty no apology. Okay. Just checking. Rhode Island. Thank you. He said, peace, Lord. Happy New Year. So many don't or can't speak out because we're slaves to the machine. It's 2025 with no reparations in sight. Maybe there should be FBA dues. I got some ideas, though. Keep doing your thing. Yes, sir. There should be FBA dues for these motherfuckers that want to come in and leech off our accomplishments, get rich off our accomplishments, then talk shit about us later. Imar Flores, Lord Jamar, the legend. Would you say that the Young Lords and the Last Poets and groups like it were an inspiration to hip hop? I ask because of Luciano. I think that, I think we liked groups like the Last Poets. First of all, the Young Lords is not something that we really knew about. But we did know about the Last Poets. But here's the thing, Luciano, again, I ain't know that dude. Or is it Feliciano? Is that who you're talking about, right? I didn't even know he was Spanish. I didn't even know he's Puerto Rican. You see what I'm saying? The way he was doing his shit was like a black man. Like, it's just so, everybody just don't want to get it. But yeah, I'd say the Young Lords and the Last Poets were influenced by foundational Black Americans, and they did things that later on inspired. Yeah, they did do some things that were, I think that we resonated with. Huh? Dialoguing with Nasir. What's up, my brother? He said, Joe sounds like the old white lady on Donahue when Farrakhan was there. When I hear FBA, I think we heard violence. Pitiful. Thank you, Nasir. Dinah's Redemption. Uncle Luke said during the Freaknik doc that FBA culture was boring, and he turned the original into a breeding plantation type situation to make it interesting / ratchet. Tethers tried to kill hip hop. Wait, Uncle Luke is a tether? What is Uncle Luke? Interesting. Thank you, Dinah's Redemption. Roy G. Bam, Black Ancestors Month, January 1st through January 31st. January 31st, that's my brother's born day. Celebrating our ancestors who paved the way. I started this 7 years ago on my Facebook. Okay, Roy G, congratulations. Thank you. Okay. Black Ancestors Month. Well, maybe we can help spread that out there. Amir Flores, also, what year would you say hip hop started? 1940s? He said, and where? Carolinas or Florida? Can't be 70s or the Bronx, as stated, because there were Ricans there. Oh, Amir, you want to be a $5 wise guy, huh? Listen, man, I don't know why y'all dumbasses don't get it. I don't give a fuck who was there. There was Jewish people there. There was Italian people there. They had nothing to do with the creation of hip hop. It started in the 70s. With y'all motherfuckers watching us. That's when it started. With y'all just sitting there. Wow, look at that. That's, what did they say? That's fresh. That's death. Yeah, y'all was there. But y'all ain't do shit till y'all see us do it. You had no idea what to do until you. Yeah. Look at the black man. Look at the black man, woman, and child. Look at him go. Man, that's cool, man. I want to do that. And we said, come on, you could do it. Come here. You said, for real? I said, yeah. Come on, man. I'll show you how to do it. Oh, Raheem, man, you cool, man. Thank you, man. That's what the fuck happened. So keep being a $5 wise guy. Appreciate you. Although you might want to get a new haircut. I'm just saying. Super Centaur. Subtract Hoffa. Should have checked that Latino. Hold it down, Jamar, on the next episode of The Wire. Thank you. J Reaction. Joe O FBA an apology. His own man, Cuban Link, aired him out. Yeah, he did. Shout out to Cuban Link. I saw a Cuban Link on Panda Chop on his page, and he was coming to my defense. Shout out Cuban Link. Save yourself. Thank you. He said, Fat Joe said that FBA were radical racists. That's dangerous. Oh, yes, it is. I pointed out the PR pioneers said their parents were anti-black. No apology needed. Exactly. It is racist to say that FBA is radical racist. That's a dangerous thing to say. It's also dangerous to say that Lord Jamar was talking about my mother, especially to other Puerto Ricans in order to influence their opinion about me. So, yeah, I don't know if he was just playing a small piece of it to people and presenting it out of context, but we have it within its true context here, and it's not true. Real radio talk with Nagist, scoreboard keeper, and the mighty Hebrew wants invite on his podcast or to come on your podcast. I'm sorry, I don't know who that is. I mean, that sounded very forceful, though. Scoreboard keeper and the mighty Hebrew wants an invite. Pardon me, on his pod. Oh, wants to invite. Wants invite on. Oh, so you didn't write it correctly. Okay. He wants to invite me on his podcast or to come on my podcast. Okay. I need more information as to who that is and all that type of blah 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 blah. But thank you, Real Radio Talk. GMP 997. Oh yes, I remember you, sir. You and Fat Joe need to get on the phone and have a conversation. Y'all are both legends. That being said, the elephant is dope. Peace, Lord Jamar. Listen, I would love to get on the phone with Fat Joe. You know what I mean? He's welcome to call into the show. He's welcome to whatever he like to do. You know what I mean? You want to talk on the phone with me directly, that's fine. But we're not gonna you know what I mean? I'm not gonna yeah. I'm gonna be talked to with respect. You know what I mean? Nobody's gonna talk to me like I'm being intimidated and all this type of shit. Like, let's talk like men. And let's talk with truth and be able to hear the truth. Mark Good, can you speak on Kool Herc being a pioneer of hip hop, Jamaican and hip hop being influenced by reggae dub music? Sure, I'll speak on that. That's all a fucking lie. Kool Herc was not doing anything Jamaican, or Jamaican was not influencing hip hop in any shape, form, or fashion by reggae dub music. Whoever the hell said that was lying. And that's one of these myths that we have to dispel and get rid of. So shout out to Kool Herc for, being a Jamaican who loved foundational Black American music and emulated what we were doing, and ended up doing something that I guess people thought was unique, which was to extend the break and just keep that part going. I guess that was his contribution. But he didn't bring nothing Jamaican to this, and that's all a lie. So thank you, Mark Good. I appreciate you. Oscar Lagrono, stay true to who you are and don't never forget. That's right. Keep your feet on solid ground. And I know I said what goes up must come down, but it all depends on the, density of what we're talking about and the medium that it's in. Some things can keep rising. Doesn't have to come back down necessarily. The B.O.B. Elements LP is his flat earth. Yes, well then I have heard that. I did hear it. He blinded me with science. Yes, and it was dope. It was dope. Thank you, Tadeus. Appreciate you. It said, Jamar Hook said Tariq Nasheed set up this culture shakedown with microphone check. We witnessed the most successful vulture get washed this summer. Now we doubled back. I'm not sure what you're talking about, man. Yeah. Thanks, Jamar. Don Catalog. You owe Fat Joe no apology. It is Fat Joe that owes you and all of us, original people, aka FBA, an apology. Yeah, I would think so as well. Dinah's Redemption, Skywalker versus A. Cuff Rose. Uncle Luke went to the Supreme Court so he could turn us into bitches and hoes on wax. We owe C. Dolores Tucker an apology. Nah, I feel you. I feel you. He was fighting like that shit was all right. To talk about hoe shit. Thank you, Dinah. Native Jeff, peace, Lord Jamar. The elephant is fire. Also, no apologies. And I never heard a Tito Puente break beat ever. FBA all day is what I'm saying. Okay, and then here goes my man Flores. He said, "Ha ha, it's a nice fade, LJ. It's just a white patch on the side." Anyhow, man, I'll slow donating because I need the money. But you are a legend, sir. Been listening to you since the 90s. Keep doing your thing. Thank you, Imer Flores with the white patch face. Yeah. Listen, we're not saying again. They was there. Y'all was there. I remember I had a friend growing up named Tony Flores. That was my boy. Shout out Tony Flores. DJ Magnum T.I. Peace, Lord. This shouldn't even be an issue. The FBA lineage tells the story. It speaks for itself. Yes, sir. I don't know why it's an issue, but they're making it one. Terrell McMillan, LJ, I got a beat I think you may like, labeled Smooth Pace. I believe it fit you. Could I send it to you? Where to? Sure, Terrell McMillan. Send it to Lord Jamar at me.com. Lord Jamar at me.com. Thank you, Terrell. J Reaction. The DNA of hip hop is pure. FBA. Nothing from Spanish culture was in the mix. Nope. There sure wasn't. Thank you, Jay. Subscriber 10304. Thank you. Dinah is back. She said, Joe treating FBA the way trans women treat cis women. First of all, I love you, sis, but don't even use that word, cis women. Don't cis nothing. Okay? Don't go along with their language. Okay? Joe treating FBA the way trans women treat women. Okay? Fuck this cis shit. Nah, I feel you though. I feel you on the sentiment of that. Right. Because we the real, like Black Americans are the real authentic epitome of hip hop. Everybody else is damn near like a tranny, right? Everybody outside of that is like a tranny. And you know what's funny? When these people say, yo, they don't want nobody else that don't look like them to be involved, to do it. Then how the hell have you been here this whole time? We let mad people in. What do you mean we don't want nobody else in? We let mad people do it. How are you going to say that? Then if we didn't want nobody that don't look like us in hip hop, then how are you here? How are you here? You think you're so gangster that you muscled in against our will? You're here because we let you be here, sir. 619 Mac, thank you. Said they know it's Black Americans' culture / creations because why you got Latin jazz, Latin rap, Latin trap, Latin drill, etc. Uh-huh. Yep. Latin Grammys. All of that shit. Tammy Dorsey, thank you. Peace, LJ. The small hats are behind this hip hop identity theft. They have always controlled the music industry and the theft of our people creations. Yep. Yep. And they could be sending their people at me. Thank you, Tammy. Appreciate you. Up. There's the queen. Asia M. Peace to the queen. She said no apologies. Not for this one, at least. Hey, the queen has spoken. It's official now. Aisha said no apologies. Well, damn it, there's no apologies. I don't know what to tell. Now my hands are tied. Okay. Now my hands are tied. I couldn't apologize if I wanted to now because Aisha M said no apologies. So it's just that's what it is. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Aisha. I appreciate you. I hope you were here to hear the conversation. You know, and I'm sure you were, and you're saying no apologies. Okay, there it is. Thank you, Aisha. Much love always. Big Hurt. Thank you. FBA's invented fresh lineup and fades because we know that's next. L. Okay. Yeah, and why you think Puerto Ricans was rocking Caesars? Why you think the Caesar became popular? Because it kind of, you know what I mean? It kept that silhouette, that black kind of silhouette, you know, and then they could get waves too. Like the Caesar? Bro, stop it. Robert Williams, there are certain kinds of black people, Latinos, know they better not say nigga around. I take it personally when they don't show the same respect to me. I hear you. Definitely hear you on that. Real Radio Talk with Najist. Pardon the typo. Do you have a contact email? No compromise to Fat and Sloppy Joe. Yeah, Lord Jamar at me.com. Lord Jamar at me.com. J Reaction, once again, thank you. He said, Puerto Ricans and all other Latinos haven't been in the U.S. all that long. So how in the hell did we create American musical genres, hip hop included? Exactly. And where's your history of creating a bunch of genres? Where's your history of multiple genres coming out of the island of Puerto Rico? I'm just saying, where's it at? Because we got a lot of genres on this mainland here that they call America, that foundational Black Americans have created. Where are all these other genres? Where are all these other dances? You go to Puerto Rico right now, all you're going to hear is Spanish music. You're not going to hear hip hop. You're not going to see people break dancing in the street. Again, this is a New Yorican thing. This is a New Yorican issue. Okay? Thank you, Jay. DJ Mo D. Grandmaster Flash came to Boston demonstrating his quick mix theory on the turntables last summer and said some of the early breakbeats of the 70s were different genres of music like rock, jazz, and soul. Yeah, rock, jazz, and soul. Yeah, listen to that. All Black music. Thank you, DJ Modi. Subscriber 10-10304. Peace, Lord Jamar. You said in an old interview regarding Malcolm X that the part of his life that interested you the most was before he left the NOI and not the last 9 months of his life. Peace. Yeah. That's when he was the most on point. If you think about it, that's the Malcolm that everybody truly loved. The Malcolm they want you to fall in love with, though, is the one that became disenchanted with Elijah Muhammad and started feeling like, hey, he went to Mecca and I drank from the same cup as a white Muslim and all that type of, that's the one that they wanted you to fall in love with, you see? So that's probably what I was talking about. Oh. Yeah. Commented relationship. Imagine if FBA migrated to Jamaica and Puerto Rico in large numbers, started making reggae and bamba music, then claim FBA created those genres. They'd have a serious problem with it. Bro, they wouldn't let it happen at all. They wouldn't even let it happen, let alone have a problem with it. They wouldn't even let it happen. This shit is so... it gets a little tiring, man. Just going through the same shit. Over and over with these fucking people. Karen Glass, she said facts for the new year. Fat Joe is Cuban, I think. Yeah, he's half Cuban. Yeah, it is what it is. Well, listen, people, it's 2025. Like I said, yesterday's FBA is not today's FBA. And we celebrating with this joint right here. And the description is in the it's in the bio right now. It's in there's a link in the description so that you can stream this joint, download it, and all this type of shit. It's on your favorite streaming platforms. I'm about to get out of here. We're gonna play this joint though before we go. Give it another run. I appreciate everybody that came through today and donated in the super chat. Everybody that commented in the chat and gave their 2 cents. So y'all agree that what I said was not anything derogatory towards Fat Joe's mother or anything like that. And again, certain things are being gaslighted in order to, take away from the true topic and the true subject, which is this is our shit and we're not letting nobody steal it. So yeah, man.
As you assess such an elegant tune,
Let's address it, y'all.
Let's address the elephant in the room. Let's address the elephant in the room. Let's address the elephant.
Happy 2025.
As you assess such an elegant tune, let's address the elephant in the room.
Oh, we're gonna prosper this year.
Let's address the elephant in the room.
Yes.
Shout out my Ricans and Jamaicans. I know you think I'm hating, but you had no influence in creation of this hip hop. Your participation was tip top, but Black Americans showed you how to rip.
You'll learn today.
You forgot that we taught you how to dress. Back then, coming out looking like a mess. Y'all were dumbing out. Tank tops made a mess. Shoes clunky. We showed you how to get funky fresh.
Streaming now. Go run that shit up, y'all.
We hoped you learned the language, so at school you wouldn't flunk the test. Let's address the elephant in the room. The elements came from Bam, the man grooms. Breaking just another dance that came from the culture. Don't be like the other man and act like a vulture. All day influences FBA. I'll say it's true right to this day. As you assess such an elegant tune, let's address the elephant in the room. Let's address the elephant in the room.
Minerals for the mind. He said the visual direction and the slow down music video was solid. You, Puba, and Sadat performing through the TV screen. How did y'all come up with that visual idea? Salute to you, brother. Man, that was the director's idea. I forget his name, but shout out to that dude. DJ Segwan, Peace LJ, New Black Media Networks, funded socially, and news stower. We love for all to join us on our fight to secure reparations. Okay. Funded socially. Okay. News toter. There we go. Give me a second. New Black Media Networks, funded socially and news toter. Okay, you want to secure reparations? Y'all go to funded socially and news toter. Thank you, DJ Segwan. Rise terms. FBA did start hip hop, but I've seen pics of the drinking watered fountain sign saying niggas and Puerto Ricans only. Yeah, okay. That still don't change. They was there. We was together in certain stuff. Still has nothing to do with creation. Nothing to do with creation, yeah. J Reaction, it's all about roots. Nobody could say they love Malcolm or the father, for that matter, without loving the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, who taught them all they knew. Yeah. Enigma. Respect to you for standing up for your culture, but Jamaican was always cool. How can you say FBA taught Jakins how to be cool? No, Jamaicans were not always cool. I'm sorry, but they weren't. Not here in America, sir. Maybe in Jamaica they were. But yeah, there's a time when Jamaicans weren't cool and they dressed in ways that weren't what we would consider fashionable as Americans. And I would say, they started really coming into prominence in the 80s at some point. I'd say definitely the early 80s. Yellow Man and shit like that started to kind of bust through on this side. And then when the crack era really came about, that's when Jamaicans really started wearing, the jewels and dressing better. Those Brooklyn Jamaicans, they got the, yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to have to disagree, Enigma, but I appreciate you. And I thank you. So listen, I appreciate everybody coming through. About to get out of here. Go have some fucking dinner, man. It's late. But yeah, I will check y'all out. What is today? Thursday. Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably check. I'll be back like Monday or something like that, probably. I'm not sure if I'm gonna come on tomorrow. Maybe. I'll see. I'll see how I feel. But if not, man, y'all have a safe weekend. I hope y'all had a great New Year's, and we're gonna have a great New Year coming up. Like I said, I'm super excited about this music. It's about to drop. Building 7 is on the way. But right now, y'all have a taste with the elephant. So y'all go stream that. Let's run these numbers up. Yeah. And that's how we're gonna do it. I appreciate y'all once again. Peace to the gods, peace to the earths, peace to the whole God Pod family, and I'm out.